Hello, church. So here is our devotional for Thursday, February 19th. Hopefully, if you are included in our email list, you've been getting some of the devotionals for Lent that I've been doing out of Casper Schwenkfeld's The Heavenly Balm and the Divine Physician, but did want to continue our work in Proverbs 2 and just having more fun than I should be having. So today, the Proverbs chapter 9 is divided into three portions. It's not overly long. Each portion is of 6 verses, but we're going to go ahead and follow that break because there's some good pieces in there that we'll be focusing on out of the commentary. So here we go with Proverbs 9, beginning with verse 1, and then we'll be going through, I hope, going through 6. I want to make sure I didn't say anything incorrectly. We have mentioned in previous videos and in the commentary that Proverbs chapters 1 through 9 is its own kind of section. So the commentary is going to get into a fair bit of stuff that I'm not going to subject you to. But what it's basically setting up is that the creation of Lady Wisdom's house parallels the creation of cosmos when we were talking about that, I think in Proverbs 3, a few sessions back. And so it's setting up these parallel categories and then trying to highlight some particular sections for us as we go through. Now, I think that's all I'll say about that for right now. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn her 7 pillars. She has slaughtered her animals. She has mixed her wine. She has also set her table. She has sent out her servant girls. She calls from the highest places in the town. You that are simple, turn in here. To those without sense, she says, come eat of my bread and drink of the wine I have mixed. Lay aside immaturity and live, and walk in the way of insight. So once again, that call out. We had also had the reference yesterday from Proverbs 8 about how it was setting up kind of this, the two houses. So Lady Wisdom and Lady Folly calling out, and that's part of our context for today as well. From our reflections, the food and drink prepared by Lady Wisdom are metaphors for the life-giving gifts of creation. Her house is full, and she offers, in effect, to fill the house of her guest. To enter Wisdom's house is to enter the life-giving center of the cosmos, a Garden of Eden where creation's goods are most intensely present and accessible. Here, the cosmos is in order, and humans are in harmony with its life-giving principles. Lady Wisdom is an Edenic, like Eden, tree of life, whose fruits, or meat and wine, are eagerly to be enjoyed. In Wisdom's house, all the goods of creation are to be found, for God made them all by wisdom. Negatively, to enter Wisdom's house requires that one leaves simpleness behind. To choose is to lose. But those who give up their foolish self-direction for love of wisdom gain genuine life. They continue to walk in the way of insight, from verse 6 of 9. Now, a little bit of Eugene Peterson for you. And then a little bit of preface that by part 3, I'm probably going to be blushing again. If that keeps you listening, that's fantastic. Peterson in the message entitles this section, Lady Wisdom Gives a Dinner Party. That's good. That's good. Lady Wisdom has built and furnished her home. It's supported by 7 hewn timbers. The banquet meal is ready to be served. lamb roasted, wine poured out, table set with silver and flowers. Having dismissed her serving maids, Lady Wisdom goes to town, stands in a prominent place, and invites everyone within the sound of her voice. Are you confused about life? Don't know what's going on? Come with me. Oh, come have dinner with me. I've prepared a wonderful spread, fresh baked bread, roast lamb, carefully selected wines. Leave your impoverished confusion and live. Walk up the street to a life with me. Beautiful imagery there. And part of this is with Peterson using contemporary idiom to try to speak to us. He's laying out the table. Now, that's exactly what's happening in the Hebrew and in the New Revised Standard Translation. But he's able to really capture us with some smells and some finery and that invitation to come home to dinner. I loved the way that he did the question. Are you confused about life? Don't know what's going on? Come with me, oh come, have dinner with me. Couple things. One was one of my most significant dream moments in my life, and just this was a dream that I was having. When I would stay with my paternal grandparents in Rockingham, we would that my grandmother was always making breakfast and always cooking and preparing and doing her thing. That part I've talked about in sermons before, and probably even shared the story with them as well. But I had this really unique dream where I was sitting with my grandparents and was able to talk them into letting me make breakfast for them, which my grandmother never would have agreed to. And my grandfather might have not even liked. It was a very touching dream, and continue to be impacted by that. I was also thinking back when I was watching The Last Frontier, which was the reality show set in Alaska, and the going around with this family. And there was one comment where they were preparing for the really long winter that is in Alaska. And they were showing the wood box for wood heating that one of the characters had, and then also showed what his brother had prepared. Both of them, I will readily say, survived very well. But one was way ahead of the game, and then one, had to have the skill set to find stuff when he needed it to be replaced. I say this acknowledging, in case my wife happens to listen, that my wood pile gets quite low. And thankfully, we have electric heat at our place up in the Poconos. Okay, none of that. All right. So we'll be back with you on Friday as we get into our second part, and then we'll see you on Saturday for part 3 as we finish up Proverbs 9. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.